Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a great new year and the year is starting off great. So far mine has been going pretty good. But I just wanted to share some things that I am going to be doing for the year. This is not a New Year's resolution that I'm making. It's more of a lifestyle change. I mean, some of this stuff I've already implicated in my life, and I just want to be fine-tune it a little bit and see how much better I can feel by the end of the year. You know, they have us all thinking that we're getting older and things slow down, and so you should be feeling bad, basically, is what they're telling you. And I have been so disillusioned with the medical system, and I really don't feel like they're doing anything for you. So it's time for me to get going and do things for myself. Now, there are a few things that I want to do. One thing I want to do is focus on my breath. Now, I had been checking my breath with one of those little meters, and those little meters, it said that I was 97%, my oxygen was 98%. But I started doing some of the breathing exercises, and I'm not that consistent. That's one thing I want to do, is become more consistent. But I use the Wim Hof method. He has an app, and I use that app. I mean, the part that I use is free. I may get a little bit more into that because he has a lot of other things on there that I wasn't doing. But if you want a good app for breathing and doing things, check out the Wim Hof app. But it's like I was getting, like, as I said, the 97, 98, and then once I started doing that, I was getting 99%, which I felt was great because I have been told that I have a little scar tissue on my lungs. And so that was great, but that's something I want to work on because when I do that, I do feel better. Another thing that I want to work on is building my muscle. Now, I walk 5 days a week, 3 miles. Since it's been a little cold here, haven't been getting that in, but when I don't walk outside, I try to walk inside, but I don't get nearly the amount of steps. My goal is to get the 10,000 steps, but when I don't walk outside, I don't get 10,000. I walk on my little treadmill, but I will just do that after I eat, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And that's not nearly enough. So I do want to be consistent, even when I'm not outside walking, is to get my 10,000 steps a day. Also, I want to tweak my diet. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I don't like to put labels on a diet, but it's the only way people understand. I just like to say, hey, I don't eat animal products, period. I'm not vegan, I'm not plant-based, I just don't eat animal products. And the reason I don't eat them, well, my reasons have changed over the year, but I started out not eating it because, well, you know, the dairy gives you gas, a lot of people, I'm one, and the meat, it just felt like it wasn't digesting. And it just felt like I would eat it and I would just feel miserable and stuff. So I have stopped, I just stopped eating it, and I've been feeling pretty much better. And I know you have to do the supplements, but just like the B12, I do take my B12. But I was also looking at different studies saying that people who eat meat still have a B12 deficiency because all of the things that they're doing to the meat. Meat's not like it was back in the day. The vegetables are not like what they were. So that's why I think everyone should have a garden. And with the diet, I want to add more fiber. This is what I have been doing, and adding fiber is so important. And I don't think we know nearly the amount of fiber that we need, because I have been adding a lot of fiber, and it's just, I mean, when you evacuate, it's like you feel good, empty, and not hungry, just feel good. And that's the feeling that I like. Also, drinking water. There is a difference when you don't drink enough water, and that's something I want to work on. I do have this 64-ounce container of water. I will drink most of it some days, but you know, sometimes I'll get 2 or 3 cups of tea during the day and it kind of slows up. But I want to drink that water along with that tea. Also, I want to work on meditation. I would like to do more meditation, and maybe I should just say more quiet time, just to sit and be there and not think. That's all I want, because I was doing that pretty good a few years back, and I just felt so much better. I mean, more relaxed, and my days just went by better. So I really want to get back into that. And I will go through some of the different exercises that I do in a later video. But one thing, and this is part of Wim Hof, is the cold showers. I've noticed since I have been doing the cold showers, I don't do them every day, but when I do the cold showers, it seemed like my resistance to the cold is better. I don't have to wear as many heavy clothes when you know, I just feel like I'm more tolerant to the cold. I don't feel as cold when I'm outside. So that's something else. I want to get a little more consistent with that. Also, the saunas. I have one of those little portable saunas, and I would like to at least do that 3 times a week. But I may work up to more than that. But those are some of the things, because I am looking at people my age. And you know, I made the statement of something that I was going to be doing, and it's, oh, you want to live to be 100. And it's not that I necessarily want to live to be 100. I mean, that would be nice, even over 100, if you can take care of yourself. I am just trying to take care of myself and depend on myself as long as I can, and not depend on others, because I don't want to be a burden to no one else. And quite a few of my friends I have watched over the years, it's like those last 10 years of their life was not the best quality, and I don't want to be like that. I want to be able, if I want to go ride my bicycle at 100, I want to be able to go and do that. I want to be able to fix my food, clean my house, and do all of the basics that I am doing now. So that's where I am, and it seems like the people in my close surroundings are not thinking like I think. But if you have anything that you are doing to improve your health and your quality, please put it down in the comments, because it may be something that I could use that I hadn't thought of. Because I look at people my age and around me, and it's just sad, and even younger, because the problems that I am having now are problems that I have had pretty much all of my life. They have just progressed. And if I could help one young person, don't say, oh, I feel good, and do nothing about it, because it takes years for these things to happen. You don't just get to be a diabetic overnight. If you get to be a diabetic, or your insulin's resistant, this is something that has been going on for years. It's just you were not aware of it. So this is where I am, and I guess that's about all that I can think of at this moment. I don't want to make this video too long and rattle, but please leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. This is Lady P. Peace and love. Until next time, I'm out.